posted to the YouTubes. All right, so today's workout, it's Thursday. It's Throwdown Thursday. We're going to rock a tough total body routine today. So the key is to keep yourself moving as much as possible during workouts like this. We're going to be hitting a 10-minute AMRAP for the workout section. I'm going to spend a little bit of time practicing some movement in the first section. So our strength today, we're going to work some complexes. You've seen some of these moves before. What I want to do is hit about 5 reps of each of snatches, swings, front racks, squats, and thrusters. Okay? It's going to be a pretty nasty little combination. So we'll be doing one side. We'll probably actually going to switch the order. I'm not going to do them in the order I just said. But we'll be doing single arm every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. So we'll get 5 rounds per arm. And then we'll be rocking into our lovely throwdown portion of the workout today. It's going to be a brutal 10-minute AMRAP. So we're going to spend about 10 minutes or less in the warm-up, about 10 minutes in the strength, and about 10 minutes in the workout. So our warm-up today, we're going to have a ground to shoulder with the kettlebell. We're going to do some halos with the kettlebell, and we're going to do some goblet squats with the kettlebell. We're going to hit 10 reps of each. We're going to have a 6-minute time cap, so it's a 6-minute AMRAP. But the goal, again, is quality of movement. For those ground to shoulder, we want to make sure we're staying nice and tight. Grab that bell, pick it up to the chest, bring it back to the floor, and repeat. And on our last rep, rather than bringing it back to the floor, we'll go right into our halos. So with the halo, we want to flip the bell around, get it back behind the head, nice strong posture. 10 is going to be 5 to each side. After we finish those, we'll hit 10 squats, and then we'll be back to the ground to shoulder. Okay, so 6 minutes should be plenty of time to get through 3-4 rounds, maybe more if you're really cruising. But 6 minutes to get that done. I might spend a little bit of time on some loosening up, but, excuse me, that I will leave to your own personal discretion. Where's my timer gotten to? All right. Countdown, 6 minutes. All right. So as always, you can follow along. You can just drop questions in the comment section. You can let me know how you're feeling through today's workout. Or if you're not doing it at all, you can just enjoy watching me suffer. So, again, warm up 6 minutes, 10 reps each, ground to shoulder, kettlebell halos, and then goblet squats. And we will hit as many rounds as we can in that 6-minute time frame. Are we ready? I'm ready. Let's get this show rolling. Here we go. Ground to shoulder. Nice strong posture. Grab that bell. Bring it up. We stop at the shoulder. Back to the floor. The focus is on getting the movement right and not on any speed. Shoulders are feeling a little grindy there today. And squats. All right. That combo's a little harder than I thought it was going to feel. I think I got a little bit more fatigue this week so far than I thought I was going to have today. I was lighting up the biceps today. Definitely feeling those biceps. They might be a bit problematic with today's workout. But that's okay. Okay, back to squats. So, all of these movements could be done with a dumbbell if we needed to. Could also get some barbell action in for a lot of it if you needed to. Although the halos would not work so well with the barbell. But the ground to shoulder, basically clean. Squats, no problem with the bar. We got 2 minutes to go. It's time for another round. So, the real key with the ground to shoulder is to use the hips and stay as tall as we can as we move that weight. And back to halos. Excuse me. Man, I ate like an hour and a half earlier today to see if that would help. And I guess something is not sitting well with me. That'll be alright. We'll just work through it. And we'll be fine at the other end. So we have 45 seconds left. Time for another set of squats, no problem. Seconds. Good start. All right. How are you feeling that one now? Heart rate's up, blood's pumping. Feeling like lunch is not sitting well, that's all right. Some days are going to be like that. It's definitely going to affect how the workout might go. Think of it as another mental obstacle. If that happens to you, feeling like your food's not quite digested, so you've got to slow yourself down a little bit, focus on your breathing to make sure you're getting through the workout just fine. Ooh. Excuse me. How's better? Tastes a little like the veggies that I had. Nice. So, we're going to be hitting a 10-minute EMOM for our strength. All right, so anywhere from 3 to 5 reps of each movement is a good spot to be, depending on how heavy your weight is. We're going to hit 4 movements. So we're going to start with the swings, then we're going to do some snatches, then we're going to do some cleans, and then we're going to finish with a thruster. All right? So, again, we just want to rock one arm at a time as we work our way through. So we'll be hitting 3 to 5 reps of each movement, trying to do it without putting the bell down. Okay? That's what makes it a complex. This is going to challenge your grip. It's going to challenge your ability to work under fatigue and the ability to transition from one movement to another as we work our way through. So for the swings, we want to make sure that we keep ourselves relatively square, or if we are doing any rotation, that we're doing it on purpose. Okay, so ideally, when you hit a single arm swing, you want to make sure your chest, hips are both forward facing straight ahead. If you allow for some rotation, that's okay, but think about intentionally making that rotation happen. So we're squeezing the core and giving a little bit of rotation as we come through, and then as we snap forward, we're centering ourselves again back to the front. Okay, so we hike that kettlebell through, drive up, try to stay nice and square. Okay, if we're feeling like we want a little bit of that rotation, just doing it on purpose. Okay. So we get that twist, and think of it as like a coil and uncoil with each rep. So again, we come back to chest and hips, pointed straight ahead. Okay? That's exercise number 1. So the focus there is on those glutes, hamstrings, keeping the core tight and lats engaged. So we're using the hips to drive the movement. For the snatches, same thing. We want the hips to be driving the movement as much as possible. We want to be keeping the chest and the hips both pointed straight ahead. As we hinge, snap, we're going to pull the kettlebell up nice and high and then punch it through at the top. Okay? The movement that you have seen me do a lot lately if you've been watching the streams, if you've been watching the replays. So we hike the kettlebell through, punch through to the ceiling, bring it back down, punching through to the ceiling. Okay? So, again, it's about the hips. You want a nice solid extension, good catch at the top, keeping everything nice and tight. Take your time. Make sure you're doing them well before you start trying to do a lot of them. Okay? So, that is the snatch. The clean is our third movement. So, this time, instead of going overhead, we want to come into that front rack position where the wrist and fist is right underneath of the chin. Okay? Elbow is pointed straight ahead. Okay? Can be like down a little bit, but I don't want it down into your side. It should be out in front of the body a little bit with the kettlebell resting against your shoulder here when you catch. Okay? So we hike, drive that weight up, and catch. Moving the wrist into the bell as we complete that movement. Okay? So after our last one of those, we'll then move into a thruster, which is a squat into a press. So we drop down. As we stand up, push that bell up overhead, back into the rack position, catch it, throw it up overhead again. Okay, so again, 3 to 5 of each. I call it the strength section. It's really like pseudo strength because there's definitely going to be a endurance component to this as well. So your heart rate's going to stay relatively high all the way through the 10 minutes. We'll alternate arms each minute. So we'll start with the right arm, then the left arm. Alternate back and forth for those 10 minutes so we get 5 rounds on each side. I'm going to start with 3 of each movement in round 1 and try to progress to 5 as the sets go on. But if my body's telling me that 5 is too many, then I might hold it back at 4 instead. All right, so thanks, man. Appreciate it. I'm all about form, quality over quantity. So let's get, our interval timer set up here. So I just got a lovely little app for this. That's saved for next time. So, 10 minutes. Every minute on the minute, we'll switch sides each time. And we want to really focus on the quality of the movement. Anywhere from 3 to 5 of each rep, or of each movement, before moving to the next movement in the sequence. That's what makes it a complex. That's what's going to make it tough. That's what's going to keep our heart rate up, burns those extra calories. So, I got a 50-pound bell. For the guys, that's what I would normally recommend for this. For the ladies, I would normally recommend a 35, but you may not have access to that equipment, and that's okay, right? Use what you've got, and if you've got heavier or lighter and you feel like you could go heavier or lighter, please feel free. Make this your workout, all right? So, without any further ado, moving right into our first round. Here we go. So I'm starting with 3 swings, and then 3 snatches, and then 3 cleans, and 3 thrusters. And that's round 1. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Mike's kind of sticking to my back today, so that's exciting. All right. Putting some liquid shock on, because I can already feel that bell slipping, which is only going to get worse as this EMOM goes on. All right. Switching sides. It's the same drill for the left. Keep it tight. So 3 was pretty easy. I'm going to bump it up to 4 for the next set and see how I handle 4 of each. And if that feels pretty good, then I'll bump it up to 5 in round 3 and finish it out that way. But if 4 is pushing the limit of my ability to maintain the integrity of the movement, then I'm going to stop at 4 as opposed to continue to try to push up. So again, quality number 1, quantity number 2. If we really do good reps, then eventually the quantity will follow. Definitely see that getting very tough towards the end of these 10 minutes. So I'm trying my best to breathe through my nose, because that's always better for recovery. All right, left side. The hardest part of most kettlebell workouts is simply just controlling your heart rate as you start to stack more and more work together. So I did 4 again. I think I can handle 5 in the last 2 rounds. It's definitely going to be tough. All right, left side, here we go. All right, 15 seconds to round 7. So we got 4 more, 2 for each side. All right. No pain, no gain. Discomfort is definitely a big part of the process. Got 1 more round for each arm. Whew. Sorry, the mic does tend to move. It's too flexible. But thanks for the feedback. Might be able to turn it down a little bit if you think that would help. I wouldn't call what I do pure CrossFit, but it's similar in style. Basically, my goal is just to work hard on every workout. And be really good at various different movement patterns. And to be very good at them, whether I'm tired or fresh. Whew. Here we go. All right. I'm going to need a minute before we move on to let that heart rate come back down a little bit. So, I do mostly kettlebell work these days, whereas CrossFit uses a lot of body weight movements and just like various modalities. But I don't have the equipment to do a lot of it, or the capacity for some of it, like handstand push-ups and stuff like that are too much for me. But I'm about 240 pounds, so kicking myself up into a handstand is enough of a challenge to me. Like, I think that's the fact that I'm able to do that makes me pretty happy. So maybe if I lost another 20, 30 pounds, I might be able to do like true blue CrossFit, but it would definitely require a lot more skill practice than what I'm putting in right now. So, because I don't really do, like I said, handstand work, gymnastic stuff. It's not really a part of my routine. For the most part, it's just kettlebells these days. I do some dumbbell workouts here and there. I'll use the bands. Do a little bit of body weight work, but whew. All right. There it is. All right. Whew. We had some redlining there. So I got a heart rate monitor on. It's called the MyZone. It's one of my favorite tools for tracking heart rate during a workout. I get a lot of my clients to use them too. And the members at the gym that I'm a part of when we're not under lockdown also use them. So it's a great tool for tracking intensity. Separates things into various zones based on your intensity. So you've got like dark gray being 50 to 60% of heart rate max, and then you got blue at 60 to 70, and green at 70 to 80, yellow in the 80 to 90, and then 90 and above is the red zone. And I spent a good chunk of those last 2 minutes in the red zone. So, excuse me, a sign that I was definitely pushing the threshold in that last piece of my workout there. So, the Throwdown Thursday portion of this workout is going to be a lovely little complex. So we're keeping with the complex strategy, but this time there's no built-in rest periods to let us recover. We got to find a way to continue to do the work throughout a full 10-minute block. All right. Oh, looks like I've got an emoji there. Nice. Cool guy sunglasses. Or is that like a bandit? It's hard to tell. So 10 minutes, we're going to have 4 movements. We want to cycle through 5 reps of each movement, trying to do them without putting the bell down. If you have to put the bell down, that's fine. But we want to try to finish each arm without putting the bell back down, and then moving to the other side and continuing the process. And we finish as many rounds as we can inside of 10 minutes. So anywhere from like 6 to 8 rounds would probably be pretty good for what we're going to do. If you can keep around a minute or even more, then you've set a really good pace. And anything like 12 rounds and above is just unreal for this. So the movements are the power clean, which you did just see me doing in the last section. So we hike that kettlebell through, drive through the hips, catch in the front rack. Okay? Once we're done 5 of those, we're going to do push press. So we dip, drive that weight up overhead, catch, back into a dip, and repeat. Okay? Then we are going to hit 5. Wait, what was the other one? This is why I write this stuff down, because when I get tired, I can never remember.
front squats. Right. So after the push press, we'll hit front squats. So we're in that front rack position, and we just drop down into the squat, drive it back up. We hit 5 of those. Then we're going to drop that weight down to our side and hit another 5 reps of squats with the weight at the side. So keeping the core tight, trying to make sure we stay as tall as we can as we work our way through that. Thanks. I'm working on those gains all day, every day. Eating the food, getting the rest, hitting the workouts. That's what it takes. So the 4 exercises, 5 reps of each, 10 minutes, alternating arms after we've finished all 4, and then keep working your way through, okay? So 3 to 5 rounds per arm, really, really solid pace. Anything 5 rounds and above, just lightning fast. Very good core control, very good conditioning to be able to keep yourself moving that consistently through that workout. All right, so I'm gonna start with the left arm for this for myself. Set up my clock here, count down, 10 minutes. And let's give ourselves 5 seconds to count down so I can get back to the bell. All right. All right, water's in. Body's ready. I'm gonna chalk up a little bit before we get into this. The sweat is real today. Definitely gonna make that bell slippery if I'm not chalked up. So, liquid chalk does take a second to dry. Not my favorite, but it works. I always prefer the dry chalk to the liquid chalk, but didn't have any with me when Nova Scotia went back into lockdown, so I have to make do with what I've got available. So, all right, heart rate's back in a normal zone. It's time to get started again. 10 minutes, 4 exercise, 5 reps of each. How many rounds can we get done? All right, 5 seconds counting down, and 3, 2, 1. Here we go. This is going to get spicy. Not have expected that final squat variation to be the hardest one. Whew. But it definitely is. All right. Oops. Not swings, cleans. Just like to go with a slightly narrow stance on some of the squats sometimes. It challenges the quads just a little bit more. And the rest of this routine is much more hips. So the change is welcome. Oh man. I just did a whole set of swings without even thinking about it. That's how tired my brain is right now. It's supposed to be cleans, not swings. Okay. You know you're working hard when you can't remember what you're supposed to be doing. All right. We got 6 minutes to go. Cleans. Now, we're probably understanding why I called it Throwdown Thursday. Oh, my legs. All right, 4 minutes to go. That's where we separate men from the boys. Okay. Or the weak from the shaft. Bring the thunder. Whoops. Did it again. I think subconsciously I want it to be swings because they'd be a little easier. 1:40 to go. Oh. Okay. This is going to be brutal. I got this. Okay. 45 seconds. Almost there. Okay. And that's time. Whew. Okay. Oh, that was tough. Excuse me. So there you go. Whole workout, total body covered. Worked ourselves from head to toe, 45 minutes-ish. And that's with my explanations. Take those explanations out, much faster workout. You'll burn a ton of calories hitting workouts like that every day. Even just a couple times a week. Probably make a world of difference. I'm actually in the process of finishing up a program I'm calling Gaming and Gains. Similar to the title of the stream. It's a workout program for people limited time and equipment who also happen to like gaming. There's a few gaming references and pop culture references inside the program. And I'm going to be looking for about 10 people to help me beta test it. Plan is to launch for June 1st. If you'd be interested, fire me a message. You can get a hold of me here on Twitch in the Whispers if you want. You can find me on Instagram at Ward's Way to Fitness. You can find me on Twitter, WW2Fitness. I'll be posting these workouts to YouTube as well. If you want to go drop a comment there, you can fire me an email at wardswaytofitness@gmail.com as well. Lots of ways to get a hold of me. If you are interested in programming like this, help get you in tip top, then let me know. Be happy to help you out. That is what I do. All right. So is it? 1:15. All right. Nice. It is time for me to go get supper prepped so I can get some food. Oh. Thanks for watching. You can check out the replay on YouTube. If you decide to give this a try, please let me know. Tag me in your workout. Maybe you get a little video or photo of you doing the workout. Tag me online. It'd be great. I'd love to see it. We will chat with you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out, bitches.